Right now, there is a literal high-stakes, sci-fi cyber thriller unfolding in the financial sector. And the crazy thing? This isn't a movie script. We're looking at the very real day-to-day battle happening right now between the global insurance giant Aviva and highly organized AI-powered crime syndicates. And let's kick things off with a number that really sets the stage. £638,000. That is the amount of fraudulent insurance claims hitting the Aviva system every single day. Just let that sink in for a second. It's a relentless drain of capital that demands a massive response. We aren't just talking about a trickle of bad actors here. It's a complete flood.
Section 1. The AI fraud explosion.
For decades, the insurance industry dealt with a pretty predictable level of amateur, opportunistic dishonesty, right? Someone staging a minor physical collision, or a garage maybe padding a repair bill with some extra parts. But that old status quo, it has been violently disrupted. This is a totally different beast now. Scammers are literally using generative AI to create entirely synthetic medical reports and hyper-convincing deepfakes of crash photos, all without ever leaving their desks. They don't need a shady network of corrupt mechanics anymore. They just need an internet connection.
Moving on to Section 2. The desktop evidence crisis.
So the old methods of simply looking at a photo and approving a claim, they're totally failing. Take a close look at this face. It looks perfectly real, doesn't it? Well, it's completely synthetic. This is the absolute darkest point of the crisis for investigators. How on earth do you validate reality when digital evidence and identities can be faked so cheaply and easily? When a fraudster can just spin up a hyper-realistic identity, complete with fake behavioral patterns and manipulated biometrics, traditional desktop verification is completely dead. Let's actually break down what these modern syndicates have in their arsenal. They're generating deepfake video footage of car crashes. They're going in and manipulating XIF metadata on photos to claim losses on things that never even existed. They are just spinning up synthetic repair invoices out of thin air. And then there's ghost brokering, setting up entirely cloned websites to sell completely fake policies. Generative AI has basically armed these groups to the teeth. To put the scale of this threat into perspective, let's look at another number, 105,000. That's how many fake applications Aviva had to stop in a single year, largely driven by those ghost brokering operations. And what's really awful here is that these scams typically target unsuspecting, everyday consumers. We're talking especially about younger drivers, selling them manipulated policies on social media, taking their money and leaving them completely uninsured out on the road.
Section 3. Aviva's AI counter-offensive.
So Aviva quickly realized you absolutely cannot fight an AI machine with just human manual checks anymore. It's impossible. Instead of sitting back, they essentially teamed up with specialized threat intelligence groups to build their own digital armor. They made the bold move to abandon those purely reactive, manual checks and deployed an enterprise-wide AI auditing framework. It's this high-speed, real-time algorithmic defense that can literally scan thousands of active claims simultaneously, freezing cross-border syndicates in their tracks before a single penny gets paid out.
Section 4. The algorithmic treasure.
This is the sophisticated weapon Aviva's data scientists engineer to fight back against the machines. Think of this glowing network as the highly advanced deep learning core of Aviva's custom fraud detection system. It sifts through millions of data points, learning exactly what a legitimate claim looks like, and honestly, more importantly, what a completely synthetic one looks like.
So how does it actually work? Well, it breaks down into a three-pronged architecture. First up, you have predictive text analytics. This cross-examines linguistic patterns and behavioral shifts that correlate with professional fraud rings. Second, metadata and image forensics. This layer scans every single uploaded photo for microscopic pixel anomalies and compression discrepancies to expose manipulated images. And third, graph database network linkage. This maps out hidden structural connections, like, say, discovering that 5 separate claimants are secretly sharing a single IP address. But here's an absolutely crucial detail: human in the loop. Aviva's AI doesn't just act as some blind black box that automatically rejects claims. Instead, it works more like a super-powered risk-scoring filter. It sifts through all the noise and reroutes the highly anomalous, risky files directly to expert human investigation teams. They're the ones who do the deep dive field audits and make the final call, which is so important for keeping things fair and accurate.
Section 5. Victory and real-world results.
Armed with this new digital armor, Aviva struck a massive blow against white-collar crime. And the real-world impact? It's pretty incredible. A triumphant £233 million intercepted across 18,400 bogus claims in the 2025 calendar year alone. By isolating malicious data right inside the browser before a payout could be authorized, they protected their core assets, all without delaying the genuine everyday claims for regular people. To put a human face on these numbers, let's look at one specific wild case: the £470,000 fake crash. So, two sisters deliberately caused a collision to make these wildly inflated injury and credit hire claims. But the system flagged it, and subsequent video evidence proved that literally none of their so-called witnesses were even present at the incident. The whole case collapsed. It resulted in conspiracy convictions and immediate prison sentences. In fact, Aviva's system helped secure 37 years of prison sentences last year across the board.
Which brings us to why this actually matters to you and me. As Pete Ward, the head of claims counterfraud over there, points out, fraud isn't a victimless crime. Stopping this massive capital leakage directly protects honest customers. By rooting out this highly organized dishonesty, Aviva is making sure that everyday premiums are kept fair for the rest of us.
Section 6. A new industry reality. Aviva's journey hasn't just transformed their own company. It's fueled a massive shift to algorithmic asset protection across the entire industry. Their success has basically proven once and for all that traditional manual compliance checks are completely unequipped to handle the sheer volume and velocity of synthetic document generation. That old way of doing business? It's officially over. So what is the new normal? Well, industry watchdogs are predicting that dual-factor AI validation pipelines are soon going to be a mandatory compliance benchmark globally. This new reality is built on cross-company threat data exchanges and the immediate network-wide blacklisting of known fraudulent digital identities the exact second a single anomaly is detected anywhere in the ecosystem. Which leaves us with one final, pretty provocative thought to wrap up this explainer. We have seen just how powerful AI defense can be, but as cybercriminals continue to ruthlessly refine their own generative algorithms, who is ultimately going to win this financial arms race? The battle lines are literally drawn in code right now, and the future of AI security is being written as we speak. Thanks for joining me on this one, and stay safe out there.